differently.
The National Council for Persons with Disabilities held a vetting exercise for tax exemption on the 1st to 5th of August 2022 at their headquarter offices in Westlands, Nairobi. Take a look.
The National Council for Persons with Disabilities (NCPWD) held a vetting exercise for tax exemption on the 1st to 5th of August 2022 at their headquarter offices in Westlands, Nairobi.
We are handling tax exemption vetting for persons with disabilities who are either applying for the first time or them who have come to renew their exemptions which might have expired or might be expiring soon.
I was told about this vetting by a colleague in the office for people with disability, of people who are enabled differently. And so we found they were sending SMS to people to appear before the committee, vetting committee for Kenya Revenue Authority.
Tax exemption is the act of removing tax from goods or services offered by an organization. In Kenya, tax exemption extends to any ordinary person as well as persons with disabilities.
Yeah, our projection has been we do at least once every quarter, but due to some challenges and logistics, we did it the last one in February, which was done only here at the headquarters, where every person with a disability countrywide was supposed to come here. But for this one, we began last month. We have done 9 regions: Mombasa, Garissa, Meru, Thika. We have done Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, and then lastly we are doing it here.
Having a disability on impaired hearing, that is congenital hearing. This is something I got from birth. Yeah, and I'm here today for the vetting. We came so early. I must say, those taken to be disabled are actually enabled in a way because my team and the rest organize it so well that it's moving so fast.
Mine, let me say it occurred after I went to India and I had a brain tumor which was lying on my right ear, the nerve of the right ear. So it pressed the nerve down, and even when the operation was done, the nerve could not work again. So I've been having that problem for a long, long time.
Many applicants streamed the council's offices so as to partake in the process.
I must say I'm a first timer with the NCPWD, but they are really trying in all manner that all the PWDs may get awareness either through social media, through conferences. We've seen them come.
We have done roughly 120. So we do roughly 120 to 150 daily. So it is our projection that we might go the same way until Friday.
Eric Ndati and Lucy Mburu, who are amongst the applicants, share different sentiments regarding the process and taxation as an entity.
Those with disability being exempted from tax adds up in a way that their living standards is a bit high in terms of medication and all that. It is high time that they get that reprieve so as to balance their living standards.
I'm a civil servant and we have the pension, so I hope by then I'll be exempted from paying tax on my pension. Yes, and tax exemption in Kenya is generally very high, and people with disabilities should not be taxed because we are going to the same supermarket with able-bodied people.
All tax relief applications have to be reviewed first by the National Council for Persons with Disabilities (NCPWD) before they are forwarded to the Kenya Revenue Authority. Persons with disabilities are therefore urged to apply and benefit from tax exemption and improve their lives with that extra income.
It is true, we have people or fake. But Kenya as a country, when it comes to matters registration, we use the medical model. Under the medical model, it is required that a person with a disability present themselves before the medical board. And the medical board, which is either at level 4 or a level 5 hospital, has a responsibility to assess, classify, and categorize one's disability. So it is on the basis of the medical assessment report that establishes one's disability, and then we register them.
Not only that those that are disabled could be reprieved from this tax, but again, the tax rates would be lowered to the rest of the citizens, apart from the people living with PWD getting the tax exemption.
Abled differently. Abled differently.